helps to support my channel, and I really appreciate it and post often. You can find the link in my description box. Just go to asmrxbabe.com. So, today I am going to be doing the Cozy Autumn ASMR tag. Sam or Soft ASMR tagged me in this, and I wanted to do it since we're right smack in the middle of fall and it's perfect timing. Before we get started, however, I did want to thank the sponsor of today's video, and that is L-Juice Skincare. Voiceover because I was saying it wrong. Is a skincare brand founded by doctors with the goal in mind to maintain and restore the skin barrier. Their products are clinically tested, cruelty-free, and sustainable. They're also vegan, paraben-free, they don't test on animals, all the things. So I'm going to show you the products that I've really been enjoying. So the first thing we have is their cleansing face oil. Personally, I love to use a cleansing oil. It is the best way to get all of your makeup off. You just take a couple pumps into your hand, you rub it in, and then you just rub it all over your face, your eyes, your lips. It gets mascara, eyeliner, liquid lipsticks, and stains. Then you just add water and kind of rub it in, and that becomes your the start of fall, so I associate fall with my birthday, for sure. Number 2, if you could bottle and wear an a fall scent as a perfume, what would it be? I would say like Macintosh apple scent, right? Because there's that like typical like pumpkin-y or like cinnamony fall scented like candle, but I wouldn't want to wear that as a perfume. I like to smell that in my home. But like the like apple smell, which is like a fall candle, like apples, I think smells so good. I can't get enough. I could like snort up those candles, so I would definitely wear that as a perfume. Number 3, this one's easy. Name 2 of your favorite books to read during the autumn season and tell us why you love them. Show us copies if you have them on hand. I don't read. I don't. I just can't lie and pretend that I read. I watch TV. Yeah. You should read though. Do as I say, not as I do. Number 4. What is your favorite fall drink? Show us your favorite mug to drink it in. Well, I'm not going to show any mugs because I don't really drink my favorite fall drink out of a mug. But I do like a really good pumpkin beer, and I like a little pumpkin spice latte. And here's the thing. I don't drink coffee. You guys know I cannot have caffeine. But I like the taste, and occasionally I'll get a cup or something, like, because I'm the most exhausted me singing that in like all different like tones and like accents and stuff and like speeds. What is your favorite cozy, comforting TV show to watch? I have a few. I cycle through them. You guys probably know this. A lot of you guys probably know this. Right now I'm watching Malcolm in the Middle, which I love. Seinfeld is one of them. The Office, and New Girl as well. Like The Simpsons, maybe. I used to love The Simpsons when I was little, but I find it like less entertaining than I did, which kind of makes me sad. Like I want to like it more than I do. What is your favorite spooky or Halloween themed movie to watch? So I don't like Halloween, your typical Halloween movies like Halloween or like, you know, those like corny, like scary ones. Oh my god, I think they're so boring. They have no interesting storyline. I like thrillers. I will say there's like some cute like Halloween kids movies, like Hotel Transylvania. I think is a really cute movie. Of course, there's like the classics like Halloween Town and stuff that I want to say that I love, but I'd rather keep them as a memory, because if I tried to watch them today as an adult, like I would be bored and not really want to. It just wouldn't hit the same as like a 30-year-old woman. But yeah. Describe how you would spend the perfect autumn day. I think there's two versions of this. There's like a wholesome one with like my husband and like my like little nieces and nephews, and like doing like the pumpkin patch and hanging out, having lunch, whatever. That's like one version of like my perfect day in the fall. And then the other is like a day drinking situation with all my friends. Maybe it's like a tailgating football situation, or like someone's having a party, like Eagles in the Super Bowl. You know, I've got off the next day. You know, it's a nice sunny day. It's not like freezing cold, and just like spending time with my friends. Like maybe there's a little charcuterie board going on, but we're in jeans and sneakers and like hoodies and drinking. 12. For you, what signals the start of the autumn season? Autumnal. I keep saying autumnal, autumnal. I can just feel it. You can just feel it in the air, right? Like, I mean, it just feels different. There's just a crispiness to the air, and like, it's cold at 8 p.m. Like in the summer, it's still warm no matter what time it is, which I love. Whereas like fall, it's like it starts to get real cold at like late at night and early in the morning, and then it's darker, and it just feels like crispy out. And it's fine until daylight savings, which is absolutely a ruiner of lives. And then like when it gets to like, you know, December 1st and it's like freezing. When is the last time you jumped into a pile of raked up leaves? Probably, I was like definitely young, but I actually remember doing that. My Aunt Kathy's yard had like a lot of leaves, and I remember being over there and piling them up and wanting so badly to jump in them. And like I remember getting like being like really dirty afterwards. 14. Have you ever tried carving a pumpkin before? If so, what did you carve it into? Duh, of course I've carved a pumpkin. Again, has anyone here like not carved a pumpkin? I did this with my mom and stuff. I don't do it anymore. When I have kids, I'm sure I will. Okay, funny enough, the next question says, do you decorate for Halloween at all? If not, would you like to decorate? Again, no, I just don't care to do that because I don't have kids, and like our neighborhood's not like super heavy for trick-or-treaters or anything like that. I also just don't have the storage space to keep like decorations, and sometimes I think they're just like cheesy. And if you don't have kids, like, I don't know, I like to see other people's, but I don't feel like putting a bunch of crap, like, chuggy stuff all over my house. I sound like such a hater, but, like, it's just true. That's how I feel. I'm not hating on anyone else's decorations. Like, I actually love seeing it in other people's houses, in, outside, whatever. I'm all for it. I'm just not going to be contributing. Okay. What do you do to celebrate Halloween or Samhain? I don't know what the hell that is. To celebrate Halloween, on the actual night of Halloween, I will take my babies, my nephews and niece trick-or-treating, Sierra's kids, and I'll, go meet them in their neighborhood and go. Sorry if you can hear this dog. Both of my neighbors have tiny dogs. And I have not heard the one bothersome dog in a while, which is great. Not a while, it's been a few days, but it's since I texted her and was like, SOS. But now this dog, like, won't shut up. But he's usually, like, pretty normal. Every time I think he stops, like, he starts again. Anyway, so yeah, I take the kids trick-or-treating, normal day, whatever. Usually the weekend of Halloween, as I get older, this is harder, but I used to love to dress up and go to a Halloween party or like something like that. I've had a Halloween party before. I was considering having one this year, but I just don't feel like dealing with like the mess and the stress of like planning and cleaning up and getting food and like how many people are gonna come and blah 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 blah. So this year I'm just having like a cute little girls' night with my friend Mara. We're doing like dinner and then going to little bars and having like espresso martini and then like going out. So it's the same thing that we would do any other time. But it's Halloweenish, So yeah. What was your best Halloween costume from over the years? My best Halloween costume from over the years, I think, was my skull that I painted on my face. I did it with my husband. He was my boyfriend at the time. For whatever reason, we just both wore camo print. Don't ask me why. But I painted our face like skeletons, like skulls, and I did a really cool job with the makeup, and it took forever. You can find my Instagram, the picture on my Instagram of us, if you scroll. And I actually just shared a picture of this makeup on my website as well, so that was pretty cool. I actually also really liked my costume. The last time I dressed up, I was a devil, and my girlfriend Janelle was an angel, and I wore this like giant choker on my neck that said bitch, and I wore devil horns, and I had like red lipstick with like blood dripping down my lips, like red eyeshadow, a big red fur coat, fishnets, like thigh-high red heel boots, and like a red dress, and that was a really sick costume. I really like that, so that one's probably my favorite. I think I have a picture of that on my Instagram too. That's always linked in the description. It's just Julia X Babe with 2 E's instead of ASMR X Babe. What is your dream Halloween costume? I don't have a dream Halloween costume, but I'll show you the next time I dress up. I have had this like sitting in my my videos for like a million years. I don't know if it'll focus. It's like, yeah, it's like Freddy Krueger, Jason, I don't know, the one that has huge like pie person, and I feel like that's like the main. How many dogs are in this neighborhood? And I feel like that's the main like fall like treat is like apple pie, like pumpkin pie. I don't like hate them, but I have to be in the mood, and there has to be like a vanilla ice cream situation with the pie. What is your favorite Halloween candy or chocolate? Dark chocolate Reese's cups, or Justin's dark chocolate. Really, cups are better than Reese's. That's my favorite candy. I eat that. They have like the Reese's Thins. I specifically like the dark chocolate ones better because they're like a little bit of like a bitter like bite with the sweet peanut butter. I eat those like almost every day, like the thin ones, as like dessert. Do you have any yearly traditions or rituals in the fall that you look forward to? Not really, other than like Thanksgiving, right? Like with my family, we actually have to figure out what we're doing for Thanksgiving this year. I hosted it, I believe, the last 2 years. So I have to talk to my family about that. I know my sister's not coming home, which sucks. She's gonna be with her husband's family this year, and then us next year. You know, back and forth every other year. But usually my husband's family, his parents, and my parents will come together so that we can like be with them both and kill two birds with one stone. But that usually would mean it has to be at my house, which again, I feel like after this year planning my wedding and like being done with and like my honeymoon and all that, like I'm so out of like planning mode at the moment that I'm just really uninspired to like host anything, you know. But we'll see. What are your favorite fall colors? I'm gonna skip that question. I think that's a little stupid. If you were to have a familiar like a witch, what? This says if you were to have a familiar like a witch, what animal would it be? What? Are they saying like how a witch is like black cats? I don't know. I don't know what that means. What? Okay, in the US and Canada, Thanksgiving is celebrated in autumn. What are you thankful for? I'm thankful for so many things. I'm thankful for my family and loved ones, like my family, my friends, my husband. Equally love them all. That they're here and with me and so great. I'm thankful for my health because, you know, it's just everything, you know, even just my ability to like exercise, right? When some people can't do that because of physical limitations, they're in a wheelchair, they're sick, they have broken bones, whatever the case. I'm thankful for my opportunities that I've been given as far as like career, and things like that. And I'm thankful for the fact that I'm mostly a happy person day to day and can experience life through a positive lens for the most Sweaters or flannels? Sweaters. Picnic or bonfire? Bonfire. Scarves or cozy socks? Both. Listen to the rain or crunch the leaves? Both. Witch or ghost? Witch. Movie night or read a book? Movie night. The smell of leaves or freshly baked pumpkin